O'Shea and I been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lil Yacht from UNLV, aka Mr. Yo Hoyt, man. And you already know I'm rocking with my homie O'Shea at National Podcast. Yo Hoyt, man. Yeah.
So let's talk about this, man, because it's being reopened, which is crazy to me, man. This Tupac case. Have you been seeing that, where the Tupac case has been?
Yesterday I heard something about it, about the dude Keefe.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know what was said or what he did, but they said something about he gave him a link to Tupac or something about the murder or whatever. I ain't up on that one yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you real quick. So he does these interviews with like Bomb First TV and Lad TV, and there's a couple other sites he does interviews with. And when he goes on there, he starts to talk about the whole situation in detail, where they was before it was happening, what happened, you know, how they pulled up on Pac, who shot who, then, you know, how they drove off, where they went after, how they watched the ambulance, and he constantly is telling these stories, you know, on these different platforms. Well, you know how like Boosie got caught up, you know, and a lot of these people are starting to get caught up with their interviews and what they saying, and then it started to, you know, open these Fed cases. So they reopened the case after reviewing his interviews and started to, you know, well, this is the house we went to, and just doing too much telling, you know what I'm saying? Like some of that stuff you're supposed to, you know, keep in here, you know what I'm saying? And so that's basically what happened. So they reopened the case, and then he went out. The Las Vegas police went out to the house that they supposedly, the gun was supposed to be ditched off in or something like that. Now that's 27 years later. Who knows what they may find? But yeah, man. So that's kind of what happened with that.
So all them years, I mean, they just coming back on it, open that case back up, and they got more leads to it or whatever.
And see how they played him, though. Let me tell you this. This is how the feds played him. So in his interview, because he got caught, he's one of them that they call a rat too, because he got on there, he snitched on Orlando and all of them when they was trying to do that case, so he didn't have to go to jail for his cocaine cases and stuff, because he was a big dope boy. So, you know, he's been labeled as a rat too. But all that being said, so they got him recorded on there saying, you know, telling the whole story, how it happened, what they did, you know, with the feds. They let that out. They told him he couldn't get in trouble for that interview, for what he said. That didn't count if he goes to do a separate interview with Lad TV or any other podcast or platform. That only counted for that interview. So they can get him for all this other shit that he's been doing, which is crazy.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So just heads up, just watch what you say on some of these interviews, because, you know, they can.
I would think a case like that never been closed. I mean, even though they never closed the case, I never solved the case. I don't think a case like that ever been closed anyway.
Nah.
I'm thinking the people probably been trying to, you know, do something about that shit since it happened.
Yeah, I mean, and then I feel like with the way social media is, all the stuff that they've had with the Tupac case, to me, they pretty much in the public eye, they pretty much solved it, between everybody with podcasts and these even the cops that were part of the investigation. They've done shows and all that stuff. They pretty much put it together who it was, you know, that they you know, they did it. But it's just so late. Everybody's dead too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and that dude Keefe D, he's the only one alive, man. So yeah, that's what I just want to know, if you had caught up on that and seen about that. And
I just saw the name Keefe D, and I remember he was involved in, I don't know if he was a detective or whatever. And then I was saying that it was resurfacing or something.
He's the uncle of the shooter. He allegedly, he's the alleged uncle of Orlando Anderson. He was supposed to be in the car the night that it happened. He was supposed to be front seat passenger side, and Orlando was back seat passenger side. You know, so that's you know, that's the story.
So he was there.
Yeah, that's the. Allegedly, it's all it's all allegedly,
That's what he's saying.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's but I mean, he said it, but it's crazy to me that he would come out and start telling those type of details. Gangsta, he said he sent a message in one of his little shows about that. He was saying that because Gangsta, he's done quite a bit of stuff himself, but he doesn't get on there and talk about what he's done, how he did it, where he went before, after. He don't get into that type of, self-snitching. So, there's a lot of folks got a lot of opinions about Keefe D and, just him in general. He's a controversial dude for sure.
Bro.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Trying to become an internet star or some shit now.
I mean, he got a hell of a story to tell, but man, I mean, some of that, you should have, I probably would have kept it close,